There are moments in life when the heart feels unbearably heavy. You wake up in the morning, but instead of energy, there's a weight pressing on your chest. You scroll endlessly through your phone, hoping for distraction, but the anxiety lingers. You try to smile with friends and family, yet deep inside there's a storm no one else can see. Stress from responsibilities, endless deadlines, the pressure of dunya, it all piles up until even silence feels loud. At night, when the world is quiet, your thoughts grow restless. They circle again and again. What if? Why me? When will it end? Loneliness also visits in strange ways. Sometimes, even when surrounded by people, the heart whispers, something is missing. You may achieve what others call success, yet feel a void that no amount of money, recognition, or entertainment can fill. And so you ask yourself quietly, why do I feel unsettled? Why does my heart crave peace even when I have so much? If you've ever felt this way, know that you're not alone. This inner search, this yearning for tranquility, is as old as humanity itself. Every soul has wrestled with it in one form or another. But here's the beautiful truth. Allah already acknowledged this struggle. Long before our restless nights, long before our anxious thoughts, He revealed in His book the path to peace, a timeless answer, waiting to heal troubled hearts. Because true peace is not hidden in the noise of this world. It rests in a place far deeper, within the words of the Qur'an. In the midst of all this searching, Allah gives us an answer, clear, simple, timeless. He says in the Qur'an, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Think about that for a moment. The very thing our hearts are desperately craving, calm, stillness, reassurance, it's found not in possessions, not in distractions, not even in people. We live in a world that's anchored and tells us peace is just one more achievement away, one more promotion, one more purchase, one more follower, one more relationship. And yet the more we chase, the more restless we become. The heart, by its very nature, was never designed to be satisfied by the dunya. But then there are moments when you sit quietly with the Qur'an, reciting even a single verse. The chaos of the world softens, the endless noise fades, and within those words, your soul feels a tranquility that no amount of dunya could ever provide. Because the truth is simple. Real peace doesn't come from the outside in, it comes from the inside out, through Allah's remembrance. But what does inner peace really mean in Islam? It isn't the absence of trials. It isn't a life without pain, loss, or challenges. Inner peace, or sakina, is the tranquility Allah places in the heart of a believer, even while storms rage around them. The Quran gives us powerful examples. Think of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Abu Bakr in the cave during Hijrah. Surrounded by enemies, danger just footsteps away, fear could have overtaken them. Yet the Prophet, peace be upon him, gently reminded, "Do not grieve. Indeed, Allah is with us." In that moment, faith replaced fear with calm. Or consider Maryam, alone and in the pain of childbirth. Allah comforted her, instructing her not to despair, but to find reassurance in His provision and mercy. 19:24-26. Even in her solitude, Allah's words brought her strength and peace. These stories remind us, peace is not found in the absence of problems, but in the presence of Allah. When the heart anchors itself in trust, patience, and remembrance, Allah grants a serenity that the world cannot take away. This is the true gift of the Quran, a calm heart amidst life's storms. Every heart carries its own battles. The Quran acknowledges them all, and within its verses, offers comfort for every kind of anxiety. Allah reminds, "Indeed, the friends of Allah will have no fear, nor will they grieve." Fear of the unknown, of the future, of loss, all of it softens when we remember who controls every outcome. For those drowning in overthinking and doubt, Allah calls, "Do not despair of the mercy of Allah." The mind may replay mistakes again and again, but the Quran teaches that His mercy is always greater than our regrets. For hearts aching with grief and loss, Allah assures us, "We will surely test you, but give glad tidings to the patient." Pain is not meaningless. It is a path to purification, and with patience comes divine reward. And for those burdened with loneliness, Allah declares, "Indeed, my Lord is near and responsive." 1161. Even when the world feels distant, He is closer than our own veins. The Qur'an doesn't deny our struggles. It acknowledges them and then gently heals them. The Qur'an is not just a book to be recited. It is a living guide, a source of healing, a companion that brings peace to the restless heart. But how do we experience that peace in our daily lives? First, through tadabbur, reflection. Instead of rushing through pages, pause over even a single verse. Ask yourself, what is Allah telling me here? When you slow down, the words sink deeper, touching the heart in ways you never imagined. Second, through recitation. The rhythm of the Qur'an, its sound upon the tongue, carries a calm unlike anything else. Studies show recitation lowers stress, but beyond science, it nourishes the soul. Third, through dhikr tied to Qur'an, repeating verses of hope and mercy when the heart feels heavy. Each remembrance polishes the soul, drawing it closer to Allah. And fourth, by making it a daily companion. Even a single verse a day, read sincerely, can light up your heart more than hours promised. The one who is devoted to the Qur'an will be with the noble angels. Imagine, every moment with the Qur'an brings you closer to peace and to Allah. Look around at the world today. People are searching desperately for peace. Some drown themselves in endless scrolling, hoping a new post or video will numb the emptiness. Others chase success, the next promotion, the bigger house, the perfect image. Many turn to temporary escapes, entertainment, substances, distractions. And yet, despite all of this, the heart remains unsettled. The more we chase, the emptier it feels. That's because the heart was never created to be filled by the dunya. It was created to be filled by Allah. No amount of likes, wealth, or applause can substitute the serenity that comes from His remembrance. Now contrast that with a believer sitting quietly with the Qur'an. No noise, no audience, no performance. Just the words of Allah entering the heart. A verse of mercy softens pain. A verse of hope lifts despair. A verse of warning redirects the soul. In that simple moment, there is a peace the entire world could not purchase. Allah tells us, and we send down in the Qur'an that which is healing and mercy for the believers. Healing not just for the body, but for the heart, mind, and soul. True peace isn't found outside, it's revealed inside the Qur'an. My dear brothers and sisters, if your heart feels heavy tonight, open the Qur'an. If your mind is restless and your thoughts refuse to settle, recite even a single verse and repeat it until it calms your soul. The Qur'an was never meant to sit on a shelf. It was sent as a companion, a healer, a light for every moment of darkness. Do not wait for the perfect time. Begin now, even if it is just one page, even if it is only one verse. Approach it with sincerity, and you will see how Allah places peace in your heart. Is not just ink on paper. It is the living word of Allah, a rope connecting you to Him. Hold on to it, and you will never be lost. Leave it, and nothing in this world will fill the void it leaves behind. So tonight, take that step, return to the Qur'an. Let it remind you of Allah's mercy, His nearness, His love. Ya Allah, grant us hearts attached to your book. Fill our lives with sakina, with light, and with the peace that only comes from you.